Well, hello there, Gamer Nation. Welcome to the stream. My name is Quimby, and today we're going to be playing some Minecraft. Happy Monday, everyone! I know I don't normally stream on these days. I'll talk about that in a sec, but first I want to say hi, Salak. Thank you for the first. Much appreciated. Did you like the Air of Hell the Boss? I did. I quite enjoyed the episode. That's such a cute little waving pig. Oh my gosh, that is darling. And Krabigay, hi! Good morning, Gamer Nation. Good morning, Gamer Nation. Real Gamer Nation moment out here. Real and true. So yeah, I mean, if you guys didn't hear on Saturday, the reason that we are doing a Monday stream today is because I will be, I'll be gone tomorrow for improv, I'll be here Wednesday for regular stream time, and then I'm going to be gone until the 5th of July. So I'm gonna be out for quite some time. Because of you know, because of going to a family reunion reasons, but and I didn't want to just stream once today because that felt kind of cringe. Did I say today? This week? I can't talk. I can't speak. This is, oh my gosh. I didn't want to stream only once this week. That felt cringe and, you know, kind of weak. So I was like, I have to do at least 2. Tomorrow I've got improv. Can't do that. So we're gonna do a Monday stream. So I hope you're all doing well this fine Monday. I hope you're all, you know, vibing, having a great time of it. What's this little note you've sent me? Is this Ayo? Ayo! Ayo! Man, I really gotta, like, think about my own emotes. That's a future Quimby conversation time, but, I see other people's really darling ones, and then I'm like, hey kid, you wanna look at a frog? You want to look at, which is fine. I like frogs, but you know. Oh, and there's a goat licking. Oh, that's nice. Oh, I quite enjoy that. Oh, that's fantastic. Goats are so funky. Goats, I think. Oh my gosh. Okay, so if I recall correctly, goats and sheep they're in the same like taxonomy line. I think that goats are actually further down on it than sheep. So I think goats may have come from sheep, or I might be mixing that up and sheep may have come from goats. I don't know. Oh, but we've also got Fall Over and Scream. Nice. It's solid emotes time. That's the end of our intersection. I'm going to turn on some tunes for us. And gonna change the scene. 3, 2, 1, and bump! So today's goal is we are going to finish up with smelting all of the copper that we've got out here. And then we are going to pack it all up and head to the cube. That's kind of the big plan, you know. Definitely have some stuff to be doing there, but but it's going well. Yo, oh my gosh, that one's cute. That one's real cute. Man, there's so many just very cute, darling emotes in this world. Ooh, I'm realizing my math might be a little off for this area because I've been putting in copper much the same, but the coal blocks are ever so slightly different. So this is going to be a problem for Quimby in about probably like 30 minutes because that's probably when it's going to become relevant to start really checking out what's going on there. 30 minutes actually might be an overshoot. But I think that you know what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to remove a block of coal from each of these. I could do math to back up my numbers here, but to be honest, I'm just sort of real sus about it all. So I sort of just want to get this under control to start with, and this is probably gonna cause problems for me later because I'm probably gonna have to like redistribute a lot of this and figure it all out, but I think I would feel more comfortable right now if these smelters had one less coal block. So let's just really quick do a nice little coal block removing thing. Accidentally removed one too many from there. Gotta watch out for that. Can't be removing too many coal blocks out here, and that'll spoil the whole pot. Alright. I'm Minecraft or you have an idea of what you'll build and you're going to build it? Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, that's kind of crazy. I know how I feel about that, Claus. You have an idea of what you're going to build and you build it? Doesn't that seem... doesn't that seem a bit off to you? Doesn't that seem a bit weird? I don't know how I feel about that. That's a bit strange and unusual, I will say. I don't think anyone's ever done that. I don't think anyone has ever known what they're going to build in Minecraft. Bit weird. Sorry, I want to remove these coal blocks, but I'm also then ultra paranoid about removing too many. So I will be probably going back to just check my work every once in a while. And again, I'm probably going to have to put many of these coal blocks back into the system. But don't worry about it. That's all I'm gonna say, don't worry about it. So thank you for the not first, but I gotta say, I do think if I recall correctly, you were definitively first. And that's real interesting there. Ah, gosh darn, it's nighttime. I feel like every time I turn around, it's nighttime. I'll finish up with one thing and they'll be like, alright, time to move on to, and nope, it's nighttime. Well, such is the way of things. Okay, we're doing pretty alright on output. Copper's still being delivered out over to all the places. I feel better about the vroom vroom. Vroom vroom. Me when I'm in a car. Me when I'm going in a car. Wow. Kinda impressive stuff out there. Vroom vroom, real and true. Okay, I want to do some quick math. 5 coal blocks. We'll do that's 5 times 8, 40. So 400. We'll do 400 smeltings. I have in here. This will hold 5. Oh dang it. Okay, we're pulling out the TI-84 Plus. Okay, 64 times 5 is 320. 5 coal blocks, and then okay, and then certainly they're going to get at least another. Each one is going to get at least another 80 from this. A little over 80, I think, but ultimately, I do think it's gonna be fine. I lost my items in lava. Is that on? Let's see, cry. Yeah, that's how it goes when you lose your items in lava. It's kind of the classic Minecraft experience, to be honest. You know, you go in lava, you lose your items, you cry about it, and then I don't know, the cycle of rebirth or something continues. Okay, well, we've got a little bit of time before we're really going to need to start worrying about distribution, at least now that we've, you know, removed the other coal blocks. The flower farm is still popping off. We've still got a good, decent thing going on there. So that's nice. And then... it's tricky because I don't want to start, like, properly doing a project. Because I'm so spooked that, like, I'm gonna start doing a project and then gonna have to run and do and take care of this, but I know I need to make glass. I know that I need gray glass. And I can probably honestly just make 8 stacks of it. So I'm forcing myself to leave the downstairs for a moment. I've died of fall damage and can't find the items from building the factory tower main part. Yeah, fall damage is brutal. One of the times I lost all my items in Mayor's Paradise, the world before this, was me falling from the roof of another fortress. And that was not a pleasant time. Let's just do that, and then we put most of it back, and that's just fine. We've got white dye, we've got black dye, we have gray dye. Alright. And then I've got a decent amount of glass downstairs right now. But you fall and your items just pop. The items just pop everywhere. Like, I don't know. I don't know if the items, like, keep the momentum from you, but, they just go every single place. Every single place you could imagine, that's where your items are headed. Alright, so we now have some gray stained glass. I think I need some cyan too. I should be able to make cyan just fine. Yeah, alright. I'll leave things be here for a minute. It looks like we're still doing alright. Greens Quimbleton. Friend! Hi, how are you doing today? Well, come on in. I hope you're having a lovely day. My items will be like 200 blocks away. Yeah, really though. But me? Yeah, what's up? What you got going on, friend? What's up in the world of friends today? Let's just head down to the cactus farm really quick. Cheers. Cheers. I gotta get myself like a little drink at some point. I love to have a little drink. Okay, well, let's hop down into Cactus. I'm having a lovely day. I was enjoying Plants vs. Zombies a lot. You know, Cyborg has been doing that too, actually. Every time I talk to him, he's like, hang on, Quimby, I'm playing Plants vs. Zombies. And, you know, like, pop off to both of you, honestly. Like, I don't have a single problem with that. But I do think it's a little funny that, that like a Plants vs. Zombies outbreak is happening. What's happening in the world of Quimbies? Well, I am very busy. I'm leaving for a trip on Wednesday. Wednesday evening, so I'll be here at my regular time. I'm leaving on a trip on Wednesday. And so I've got a lot of things to arrange for that. Can get writing done today, but I hate writing on my phone. Oh man, it's so tricky. Like, sometimes, I'm gonna be honest, sometimes writing on my phone really works for me. Like I'll pull up like, I don't know, a notes app or a Discord conversation or something and just slam it all out. But sometimes, honestly, it just sucks. Oh, I need some coal. I don't keep any coal in here now, do I? Except for the deep slate core, and I'm not doing anything with that. No Quimby content? I know, it's gonna be big sad. Oh, I already have some green dye in here. Well, all of my coal is downstairs, so we're just... Let's go check that out. So, I know, it's gonna be tough. Oh, and friend, thank you for the not first. It's gonna be tough. I am going to be gone for... How long is it gonna be? About a week and some change? I'm gonna... Yeah, basically until July 5th is how long I'm going to be gone. Because, you know how it goes. And yeah, okay, 4 is actually the exact number I need. But not to autocorrect everything bad style. Oof, yeah. Oh no, the autocorrect. My Discord autocorrect in particular is so cringe. I'll just be typing something like completely normal. It'll be like, did you mean... Like, every single time I type the word orange, it tries to capitalize it. Every time I try to type the word carries, it tries to capitalize it. Like, tries to turn it into the name carries. And I don't understand. I don't know why it's like this. Where do I get my, comfort cozy contents? Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm going to abandon you guys for a week. Terribly, genuinely sorry about that. I got family responsibilities, you know? And I'll be doing postcards. I will 100% be doing postcards. I know that won't be Quimby content per se, but at least there'll be postcards. Just perish, I guess. Imagine using autocorrect. Couldn't be me. Well, sometimes it's nice. Sometimes the auto corrects and it's like, yes, that's actually entirely what I meant. So sometimes it's alright. I missed the Wednesday stream because of the summer camp in Melbourne, but I'll be back for the return of Quimby. Yo! Life do be busy in the summer. I feel like everyone is like, yeah, summer's so clear to make plans, and then everyone makes plans, and then suddenly no one is clear and unbusy. I'll eat cake. That's fine. I'll just watch the old logs I've saved on my channel. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it for you. It's bothering me leaving the downstairs alone for this long. I gotta check. I gotta check. You know, I just gotta go take a look. I just gotta go take a little look, a little see. Okay. So got a little bit of copper there. And then, okay, at this point we should be fine on this one. If it's hit 3 coal blocks and there's still a full complement up here, that's fine. Ooh, I believe. Ooh, I believe. Oh, I believe so much. It's gonna do it. It's gonna do it. It's gonna do it. I miss you though. Yeah, I'll miss you guys. I always miss you when I'm gone. You guys bring me so much genuine joy and pleasure and happiness in my life. So it'll be big sad for me to have to be gone for a bit. But alas, the families, they do reunion, you know? Okay, that should be good then. That should be totally fine and normal. Oh, this one's so close. I should check these ones too. Oh yeah, okay, we're fine out there as well. What did you like in the Hell of the Boss episode? I thought the song was really good. Was a big fan of the song, in fact. Ooh, this one might be tight. We might have to add more copper to this one. I think we'll be able to finagle it. But we'll see. We'll see. I'll keep an eye on it. Okay, running back upstairs. Yeah, the song was really good. It was a different side of Stolas' voice that we haven't heard before, and I thought it was very nice. I loved the way that it sounded. Also I greatly enjoyed Veronica as a character. I've always been a little curious about her and like why she is the way that she is, and I feel like we got some good answers about that. 7 X's. It looks ahead. Yeah, that was so many X's. My goodness gracious me. Like, I don't know whether it'd be like, yeah, pop off king or oh my goodness, what the heck. Probably mix it both is fine. Could not be me. I would just simply not have a bunch of exes that hate me enough to throw a party about it every year. So, you know, if you were wondering, that's my plan, is to not do that. Just in case you were curious. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, that will be 8 stacks of cyan stained glass. But I'm going to put it in there for now because I actually want to, now that, yeah. I want to check how the minecart is moving. Okay, minecart's still got a little bit of copper in it, so we'll keep our eyes on that. Oh, and there goes Candybot telling me to drink some water. Alright, Candybot. Alright, if that's how you really feel. That's how you really feel about it, then I'll drink some water. Okay. Okay, no, we should be fine on this one. Because it's hit 4 coal blocks and there's still enough copper in the furnace that I'm okay with that. Oh, this one is emptied out. Yep, alright, so now that one's just gonna be burning on its own for a bit. Microsols is, I was told it was cake. Yeah, I was told there would be cake. Blood splatters everywhere. He looked so shocked and like, whoa! Oh, and Lord, hi, welcome on in. I like your little saber there that you've got. That's very cool. That's pretty nice, pretty epic, in fact. Okay, this one can also get turned off. Man, it's about to get real quiet in here. We've had the minecarts running for so long, and there's about to be nothing. Yep, that one's done. That one's done. It's just gonna be the furnaces crackling. Can you imagine? I can say the newest episode was an emotional piece of cake. Yep, I mean, you're not wrong. An emotional piece of cake is, I would say, a very good way to describe it. In fact, quite possibly the perfect way to describe it. When you say it like that, that's no, that's just kind of how it is, you know. Pop off, honestly. All right, so now that we've gotten all the copper distributed into, you know, all of the machines properly, not only is all copper in the machine, all the copper is in the hoppers leading to furnaces, which is pretty epic. We're not quite on. It's not quite time to empty that all out. Yeah, not quite time there. I am going to just, I don't know, go around and look at everything just to make me feel better about my life. This one's gonna burn out the quickest. I think I can predict that we're going to need another round of coal blocks in this furnace, but I don't want to do it quite yet. Wait, what's the womp about, Solak? Hey, yo, what's that about? Sol's got on his face from the cake they stabbed. Sure, okay. Yeah, no, sure, 100% I believe that was cake. Yep, definitely, for sure. Me when it's 3,000 million % cake. Anyway, let's do a little bit of building while we've got this going on. This is a convenient amount of glass to have. Alright, I'm gonna want cyan, I'm gonna want one of the black. Alright, let's get this party started. You know, that reminds me of Pirates of the Caribbean. Wow, I can talk. That's about all I know of the music of the Pirates of the Caribbean. It's okay, that always trips me up because I'm pretty sure that the actual body of water is called the Caribbean, but it's definitely Pirates of the Caribbean. So every time I go to say it, my brain says Caribbean, and then I'm like, no, wrong, that's not it. To save on people, oh, that's good. That's the goal, that's the hope. That's the ideal, as it were. Pick up the piece of glass. Switch these out really quick. Oh, and whoop. Alright, there we are. I might make cake, go hungry for some reason. To be honest, oh no, I can't. Oh, if I can't say that, or I'll be lambasted by everyone. I was about to say I really enjoy making cake and like baking and stuff, and then I realized that I'm not legally allowed to say that yet. I'm not legally allowed to say that. No, but the Caribbean thing is it's so funky. And I understand why they went with Pirates of the Caribbean, because that legitimately, I think, sounds like a better name for a pirate movie than Pirates of the Caribbean. But also, my brain. Cake floor, please. Oh, yeah, okay. I can explain this. I got it quite nice for deep voice, having a person like myself, and nice. Cake was supposed to be released a while ago, so. January of 2023. I said I would make a cake for a just for like a follower goal thing. I don't know, just was trying out doing follower goal stuff. I said I would make a cake. It took me a couple months to actually bake the thing. Then it took me a couple months to actually decorate it. And now it's taken me over a year to edit it. Nothing hasn't happened to my knowledge. Not long ago. Yeah, it's been like a year and a half. I'm so bad with time, you guys. I'm so bad with time and keeping my commitments. I keep getting distracted doing other things. You have to believe me. It's not my fault. I'm such a silly, goofy little guy. I'm gonna be doing this this side of things as well while I do this. Actually, to be honest, I should probably be doing this as well. in addition to it all. This is gonna get really complicated if I fall down. So that's why I will just simply not fall down. Yeah, that's gray. Oh boy. Get ready for unrestrained summer fun. I did it? Huh, what? Cause I filmed the whole thing. Cause I filmed the entire process because, I don't know, chat wanted to see it. Which, you know, fair and reasonable. Yeah, so filmed the whole process. It's just not been edited yet. And we have, it's so some kind of way. I was supposed to get the glass on that side too. You know what? Let's just do things in here first, and then we'll talk about it. Then we'll talk about the other side of the glass. And see, that's why this is a bad idea. That's why this is a bad idea. Am I going to keep doing it? Probably anyway. Just don't fall down and lose this last day. No, that's how it goes. So I've been here 3 years, and yeah, I've been around for 3 years. Did you know that? I've been alive for 3 years. How crazy is that? I'm just so bad at editing. Sorry, I know that is a rather sudden subject change, and thank you for the Rickle Lord. Yeah, much. Yeah, no, I just, yeah, no, deserved. Straight up deserved. Yeah, I'm just so incredibly bad at editing. That's all. And not bad at editing as in, like, oh, we're starting to, oh, sorry, I thought one of those furnaces was off. I was like, what? Not bad at editing as in I think I do a bad job with the editing. Just at actually getting it done, I'm so trash. But it's fine. But it's fine. It'll happen. I have a rough cut now, you guys. I have a rough cut. I've got like that's pretty decent. That one's also meant to be gray glass. Oh, it's getting on towards nighttime too. Okay. Ugh. This is fine. This is totally fine and okay. Totally a-okay, fine, not a problem. I will just simply sleep midair. This is okay. Oh, back in fish. What? Oh, you're saying are you saying you gotta have a kid to do dad jokes? Dang, the economy's crazy out there. Okay. So we're just at we're at a point where the process of doing this gets a little complicated. It's and we gotta also be getting these ones as well. And I really hope I haven't missed anything. That would be really awkward if I'd missed anything. But so far, I don't think I have. Oh, I got too many dad jokes. No other jokes in storage. The dad joke economy, it's kind of crazy, isn't it? Kind of wild and out there. They really said, oh man, the price of dad jokes is going up so much. Whew. I didn't hear dad jokes. I mean, dad jokes and the amount of jokes people are finding on just subjective, but still, yeah. I think we police dad jokes too heavily, personally. I think everyone's become so obsessed with the idea that dad jokes are grown and cringeworthy. I think everyone's forgotten the joy and happiness that they bring. I think who are we to tell dads that they can't have jokes, you know? Why would we say this to our fathers, right? By our fathers, I mean random people on the internet who make dad jokes. Okay, let's see if I can get this worked out like I want to. Okay, yes. So it's gonna get weird. It's gonna get complicated. My favorite stories I heard from one of my friends is that in their time they could go to shops with a dollar and get 2 bottles of Coke, 1 chocolate plate, and a bag of chips. Nowadays they got cameras. Oh, I do like that one. Classic shoplifting joke. I know this is gonna be such a pain to dig down later, but what the heck. Glass just takes ages to break. We're all familiar. We all know this. Okay, and then for this one, we're just gonna... The skulk makes this a little more tricky, but we're getting it. We're getting it. You're my favorite joke, Quimby. Really? Do you really mean that? Do you really mean that? Oh, that's so nice of you. You don't understand my dedication to making people cringe of cringy dad jokes and other dry sack jokes. I used to have a 1 terabyte storage unit worth of that stuff. And I think that you underestimate my commitment to the bit. I love dad jokes. They're very bit committing too. Because you gotta commit to the bit of being a person that tells dad jokes to tell dad jokes really effectively. If you tell dad jokes half-heartedly, they're not funny in any way, shape, or form. You gotta tell dad jokes with your whole heart to be able to really pull them off. Does I really mean that? Really mean that? Aww, that's so nice of you. No, I don't. Just to make that clear. You're saying you don't underestimate my commitment to a bit. That's good. My commitment to the bit is legendary, I would say. Oh, and Lord, thank you for the Rickroll. Yeah, I should have expected that. That is, I would say, one of my main commitments to the bit at the moment in time. Don't act like you aren't my most favorite and loved streamer. Sorry, I can talk. I mean, I certainly try. I would love to be everyone's favorite and most loved streamer. Not in a I want to be hugely rich and famous kind of way, but I just you know, constantly strive in life to make people think I'm cool. Get Rickroled nerds. That's HJ. To be fair, I did just get absolutely Rickrolled. Like 3,000,000% just got Rickrolled. Okay, it's getting close out here. Oh, I need to check output. Ah! Okay. It's output in time. Yep, got a little too carried away there. It's whoops. Let's just pick all of this up. This is fine. This is totally fine and normal. This is totally fine and chill. Ah! I'm messing up. I'm making mistakes. I'm being silly goofy with this, and that's the entire shulker box. Okay. Time to spirit lurk. Thank you for the lurk, Lord. Much appreciated. Good luck. Good luck with your lurking. Hope you have a nice time with it. I'm definitely gonna get some overflow in some of the later chests. That's fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. Totally, completely fine. A-okay, alright. No problems here. Just very full chest full of copper that I am responsible for emptying, that I have been neglecting. It's totally fine. Totally fine and normal and chill. And I'm making mistakes again. I forgot that you have to do this before. Ah! Look, it's fine. Look, it's totally fine. It's totally fine and normal. No problems here whatsoever. It's just fine. It's okay. We're getting them done. And that's the important bit here. And then more sessions for the cube. Yeah, see, we do it for the cube. You've probably heard many variations of do it for, you know, any other person. You know, like the classic Simpsons do it for her. One. That's great. That's cute. But have we considered doing it for the cube? Because if we have not considered this up to this point, I think it's really vitally important that we consider doing it for the cube. That's my motivation all day, every day. Is I do it for the cube. You know, I do it for that massive mega creature thingamabob. I don't even properly know how to describe it. That's someday going to devour my immortal soul. It's you know, it's all for you, baby girl. And actually we're moving on to the next machine. Okay, we're actually doing a really good job at avoiding overflow. I was real worried, but I think we're actually picking up a good rhythm on this. So if this sort of, you know, action holds, then I think we're gonna be all right. Man, so much copper. Have I ever mentioned that this is just a ridiculous amount of copper? Objectively speaking, everything boils down to the cube. Exactly, everything boils down to the cube. I think that's a great descriptor of how it goes around here. Everything boils down to the cube. I boil down to the cube. You boil down to the cube. This copper boils down to the cube. It's how we play around here, you know? Yes, and the 1.1 release for Java. 1.21 has released for Java. However, I have not updated to it yet because I'm waiting for Optifine. I know. Look at me. For as long as I whined and complained about Penny forcing me to get Optifine, here I am waiting until Optifine is released for this version, for the next version, so I can play it. You know, it's fine. You don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's chill. It's character growth is what it is. It's character progression. But yes, when I do update to 1.21, I have some plans about chasing down trial chambers to see if I can get copper from them. I don't expect it will end up being a great source of copper because I think the amount of time spent looking for them may ultimately, you know, negate the effect of being able to mine them out. But, you know, it's always good to have dreams, right? It's always good to... It's always good to believe in something, is what I like to say. And at the very least, I think we'll have a fun adventure chasing down a trial chamber and having me try to mine it out. I think at the very least that'll be exciting. It's almost nighttime. Okay, I do think we maybe got 3 full boxes of copper. Whoa, wait. I think this is gonna be the last full box. This one I have in my inventory. I think this is gonna be the last full box. If alchemy, they do everything to first get you hooked. Chisel copper and other copper blocks, but not the block of copper itself. So I'm saying is the 121 equals auto crafter. Oh, that's true. Oh, but wait, they don't have just regular copper. This is so sad. Oh wait, I think I need to. This is so sad. I can't believe that they would do this to me in particular. I can't believe that they would do this to me personally. Why would they taunt me like this? Oof. Although I will say I'm really looking forward to the copper that looks like little lampshades. I don't know what it's called. I'm really looking forward to those blocks. I think they're gonna be one of my favorites. Ah, well, such is life though. Such is life. Libby, hi. Oh, I'm on a quick break at work. I want to jump in for a little bit. Hello, lovely to have you here. Look of the Cube 5e build. Work with Earth Genie Patron, your magical containers, a shulker box full of copper. Pop off. I know a merchant who can get you some really high quality copper if you're interested. Anasir do not interact. You see on regular copper? This is so sad. Why wouldn't they have regular copper? Don't they know that regular copper is what I personally am looking for? This is so unfortunate and a personal attack against me in particular. Why would it be this way? Okay, I think I'm definitely gonna have to redistribute. This isn't gonna be a case of me being able to just shove an extra block of coal in. Because I've definitely got enough the— oh! Okay, these ones I might be able to just shove an extra block of coal in. At least to start. I'm gonna have to redistribute at some point, but each one of these furnaces definitely has enough to do another round of 80. So let's grab some coal blocks and get those furnaces back up. No, that. Stop it. There we go. All right, here we go. They're out to get you. They're out to get me. Which I don't know why they would do that. I'm so nice. I'm so nice and everyone loves me. And I don't know why they would be out to get me in particular on that. Actually, I just realized I don't need to check the bottom, the actual furnace. I can just check the hopper on top. Okay, this one can also just take an extra round of coal blocks. Pew! Alright, it won't do that thing. So we do in fact like Wimpy. Aww. Aww, you guys. Aww, friend is so nice to me. Some members of chat are admittedly goofy goobers. Friend? Nice to me in particular. Which is much appreciated, honestly. Okay, wait. Actually, wait. No. These ones could do another round of copper block. Yeah, this one could do another round of coal blocks. I think I was doing my math weird earlier. Cause yeah, they can definitely just take another round of coal blocks and be fine. It's this one I think that might be a problem, but even so, it might not actually be that much big of a problem. Your streamer should have a sweet chatter, you know? I agree, honestly. Like, I'm fine being razzed around a little bit most of the time. But, you know, having a sweet chatter, it's a pretty good spot to be in. Because then, because then, you know, you don't have to worry about getting razzed all the time. Okay, we're good on another round of blocks here. Begone, foul demons of the deep, begone! Enjoying what they do, significant people genuinely look forward to streams. You know, it's like NGL, hugely important to me that that people do enjoy and look forward to the streams. Not to get sappy, but that's why I do it. I need more coal blocks. YouTube streamer defender forever. Aw, you guys, psychic blast. Oh no, the psychic blast of streamer defender is too strong. I'm being obliterated into the sun. Actually, to be honest, to be honest, I don't think being thrown into the sun would be the worst way to go. Like, depending on, I guess it depends on how fast you're being thrown into the sun. Now that I think about it, yeah, it really depends on how fast you're being thrown into the sun. Because if it's like a slow move towards the sun, and it's just getting hotter and hotter, that's uncomfortable. I'm not a fan of that. But if it's just like, you know, you're propelled at super fast speeds in the sun and you get vaporized instantly before you realize what's happening, yeah, I vibe with that. I vibe with that. That's fine, you know. I think that's a chill and normal thing to think about. Alright, so with everything on its last round of coal blocks, I don't think we're gonna have to worry about output until like the very end at this point. I should be good to just hang out for a bit and maybe do a little bit more building before upcoming hydrate. Ah, yes, of course. Yes, certainly, friend, of course. Gotta stay hydrated. Very important to stay hydrated. And it's hot enough currently that I can shove like a metric ton of ice into my water bottle, which then I really like the taste of water after it's been you know, like sitting in ice for a while, or maybe it's I like the flavor of freshly melted ice, but it's a unique water flavor that you can only get when, again, it's cold enough that you can shove a metric ton of ice into your water bottle and not worry about like freezing afterward. So very much enjoy that. Okay, but while we're waiting for all of those while we're waiting for that to get done out there, we are going to grab some blocks, and we are going to do just a little bit more building. Just a very little bit more building. We've gotten this side of the void figured out, which I will say is looking fantastic. I love this glass effect. Huge fan of the way that it is, and I feel like we've gotten the gradient exactly right on it, which it makes sense because I just copied the blueprint from over there, but it's good. It's going well is what I'm saying basically. But now we need to double it over on this side. I don't know why I was missing a block there. Okay. Anywho, yeah, time to just simply place glass for a hot second. Yeah, I love doing glass voids in Minecraft, which again, I know I've said this so many times before, and every time I caveat it with that's clearly why I'm making so many of them. But I just think it's such a cool effect. Like the things you can do with lighting in this game, and especially now that we don't have to have things up to light level 7 to avoid creatures spawning. Like, I think it'd be an absolute nightmare to do something like this if you had to worry about mobs spawning inside of it. But luckily, we live in an age where that's not a problem. Alright, there we go. Gotta go back to work. See ya. Yep, see ya, Lydia. Thank you for stopping by. It was so lovely to have you in here. Yeah, good luck with work. Hope it treats you nicely. Let's organize ourselves. Gotta stay organized on the way you've got your inventory organized to do it smoothly. The question is, am I going to run out of black glass before I need to either go give my attention back to the furnaces or before I'm done with things? Because I've got less black glass than the other ones. This particular, you know, set of building things has less it's got less black glass requirements than the other colors, but it's still decently hefty. Oh, wrong block there. That was meant to be gray. Whoops-a-daisy. And there goes Candybot telling me to drink some water. But you know, you can never be. Okay, I won't say you can never be too hydrated, because you can be too hydrated. That's entirely possible. However, it would not. Drinking water, good. Drinking water, pog. It's this is a good way to be. 2, 3, 2, 1, and then 2. It takes a lot to overhydrate. Yeah, definitely. I think it would be very difficult for me to overhydrate, especially. Like, I think I'm, like, fine at it mostly. Admittedly, streaming is the time that I mostly drink water. Texas Sips ain't gonna hurt. It ain't gonna hurt. Admittedly, streaming is the time that I hydrate the most throughout the day. But I'm drinking liquids. I'm drinking liquids outside of it, and I think overhydrating would be a bit difficult for me. Okay, so I need to redistribute the copper so that I can have it smelt up a bit more. Let's start with this. Let's just pull the copper from... Actually, no. let's put this back. I want to work with these ones. Let's go down over to here. And let's pull the copper from these ones because this has less. So our goal is going to be to make as many perfect rounds of coal block smelts as possible. So all of these, just checking. I think I got all of that. So these ones here at the end I know are gonna have less than the others, so I feel comfortable just pulling from those. Maybe coal farm one. I mean I need to make one because I need wither skeleton skulls as well. So having, you know, having a wither skeleton skull farm, or wither skeleton coal farm. Wow, okay. For skulls, wither skeleton skulls and coals. Skulls and, yeah. Wither skeleton skull and coal farm could be nice. Could be a good idea. Could be, you know, helpful for me in particular. Okay. So then, actually these ones have a little bit more. What about this one over here? Oh, this one's probably gonna have the least. A pretty perfect distribution on most of these, honestly. This one was solid. This smelter had a good amount of copper shoved into it. Okay. Okay, so now that we've got that, we've got these two that have roughly 49.50 in each. So that means that each one is gonna need about 30. Yeah, about 30 ingot, or 30. About 30 to be a full coal block. So we are just going to go through and we are going to do that. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. And just add copper to the right proportions. Okay, these last 4, I definitively have enough here for all of the under. So I'm gonna need to steal from some of these to make it fully work out. That'll probably do it for now. Let's do this. I don't actually have to use coal or anything else since lava farms are a thing. So much smelting power. Well, I mean, I know they're a thing, but I hate lava farms. I've never had a lava farm be good to me ever. All of the lava farms that I've experienced have been cruel and hated me personally, and refused to play nice. So I would like to argue that I'm perfectly justified not using lava because it's a personal attack. Because the lava is a personal attack against me. I do hate lava farm because they don't work for me. They're mean. They're mean and they say mean things about me. And then I say, why would you say that to me? That's so mean. And then they laugh in my face and then say, haha, nerd. I'm like, oh, why would you say that? And that's why I don't like lava farms. Is because that sequence of events happens every single time I try to make one. And sometimes I'm like, hey, maybe this time it'll be different, but no! It's always exactly the same, no matter what I try. It's just the lava farm hates me personally, and there's nothing I can do about it. I'm just stuck in this cycle forever. Okay. About to get a bit dicey out here. Let's do this. And then here we can do that, and we can do that. Then we've got 6 extra. So I need 11 coal blocks for there. You know, lava farms talk and laugh. They do, but only to me. no one else be so organized with their furnace placings. So what can I say? I like to organize my furnace placings. It's very fun for me in particular. It's like enrichment in my enclosure. Okay, then I'm just going to hold on to this 6 raw copper because I don't know if it's going to make a neat block yet. So I'm just gonna hold on to this. And then, yeah. And then if I need to, I will smelt it at the end. Okay, and awesome. We're popping off. Respect that. Mm-hmm. To get a proper copper smelt, you have to understand it's about the organization. You have to have everything worked out just so, or else it will turn into a madhouse. It's me. I'll turn into a madhouse if things aren't organized properly. So in order to do my super efficient copper smelting operation, I just got to get really good at having my furnaces all in a row, all in a line. Although, to be honest, I need to build a couple more furnaces, probably. If I'm gonna keep doing the massive mining trips that I've been up to, I'm probably going to want a couple more smelters so that I can increase my efficiency rate. Like even just another like 2 smelters, I think would make this massively more efficient. Would cut down greatly on the amount of time I've got going on here. The main problem is where I'm going to put 2 more smelters, to be honest. Because I don't know. I don't really have any more space for that, but I don't know that I want to do another one here. So I'm thinking about building up with it, but then that might be complicated for that could potentially get complicated in how I fill and empty them. So I don't know. I don't know how that's gonna go. We'll see. We'll see, but I probably need more, which is insane because I already have 6 super smelters, but it's fine. But it's fine. I just have a lot of copper that needs to get taken care of always. Okay. Yeah, so we're really getting there on this. I think these 2 smelters are going to give us the rest of this box and then just a little bit extra. Alright, that one's going well. And that is also admittedly going well. Okay. Oh boy. You know, if I ever like desperately need to repair something, I can just break one of these furnaces and the amount of XP I get will be insane. Actually, speaking of potentially needing to fix things. Okay, no, all of my tools are well healed right now. Okay. I was worried but I still had Silky Soft in my inventory when I got back from my trip, which is a good indicator. Oh wait, I knew there was something I needed to fix. My wings. Travel montage is my usual wings, and instead I'm wearing Francois. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Actually, let's do it like this. Watch this. This is gonna go crazy. Boom. Instant heal. Oh, I probably should have had this in my offhand while I do it. And then I can just go back and replace that. Alrighty, watch this. Instant heal. And 6 levels to boot when I'm already at I was already at level 147. I tell you, the XP game with these furnaces is insane. Okay, let's put Francois and Fairy Wings back away. Yeah, I knew there was something I would need to heal up. I knew that I was missing something on that. That can go back in there. How are we doing out here? Okay, very close on this one. May as well grab this box and start emptying things out. I think it'll definitely be done by the time I finish up in here. Beep, bop, beep, bop, beep, bop. And it's nighttime as well. So big EPs. Do you have this little song in the episode? I mentioned earlier, I thought it was a really good song, and I like that it was a different part of his voice that we haven't heard before. Had a great time with that, honestly. And yep, I don't think I miscalculated at all on my smeltings. And as you can see, we're just about done in this box. Okay. You know, I'm just gonna leave these things here. And actually no, I'll do a little bit of this because I want to fill up the shulker box. There we go. So that's the last full shulker box. At this point, it's just a little bit of extra that we're waiting on. Didn't mean anything. Hey, Mr. Malouk! I know, JK. No, it's a really good song. I liked it quite a bit. I'm also gonna drink some water. A lot of the songs we've heard from Stillus have been very, you know, like floaty, pretty and powerful. It was an entirely new side of with just a lot of pure emotion, and I very much enjoyed hearing that. Gotta say, there's something quite disorienting hearing the voice actress for Marinette and Miraculous Ladybug called her. Yeah. I do think that's really funny. That's Christina V. I'm like, pop off, girly, you know. Way to just take the roles that you want, you know. Do it. Oh, you didn't like it? Oh, goodness, why ever not? It's okay that you don't, you know, everyone can form their own opinions about things, but I'm just curious. Wait, ghost? Oh, wait, hang on. What ghost? I might be, what? Is that all of the copper? That looks to be all of the copper. Okay, and then as you can see, we need exactly 4 coal to make a full block here. So we're just gonna pop this bad boy in there. I'm gonna snag some just cheap expendable material to smelt it with. What do I have? Can you burn seeds? I don't think you can, but I want to try. I don't think this is gonna work. Nope, you cannot burn seeds. Okay, well, I don't think I have any just cheap organic material other than wood then. So we're just gonna throw some planks in there. None of Moxie, I get it, /J. Logs, lava. Oh, signs, logs, lava. It's fine, don't worry about it. Did I not end up making... I feel like I did make planks, I just don't know where they went off to. I'm actually not sure, let's shove the whole thing in. Did I drop it off back in here then? What did I do? I do not know. Yep, that worked great. And then that's gonna make a full block. Bada bing, bada boom. Alright, give me just a sec. I think you put in the crafting inventory, but never grab the final product. You start with 30 likes and you have 29 planks you did make. Oh, okay. That's good. Always love to see a plan come together. Always good to see, you know, remembering literally anything. That's cool. But yeah, I think let's grab my things, my normal inventory things. And then let's head off to the cube. Here, I gotta organize this. I'm going to be putting most of this back into like a box when we get there. But I just like to have these things on hand. I just think it's very important to have a couple things on hand. Remember, I barely know her. Hey, got him. Alright, okay. Yeah, I think I've got everything I need. We're pretty good on food. All of the boxes I need are in my ender chest, and I've got one right here. I think I've got some rockets in my ender chest if I need them too, but I shouldn't. It's just a hop, skip, and a jump over. I've got some extra food upstairs I can just top off with, though. But yeah, it's been a hot second since we've seen the cube. Is it time? Oh baby, you know it's time. Oh, you know it is time. First things first, let's pick up just a little extra steak there. And then I want to use my honey tower as my launching point. Because what's the point of having a giant honey tower if you don't use it as a launching point to travel to your giant cube? Literally, what's the point? I say. All right, man. I need to turn off the. I need to turn off the honey farm. I need to turn off the honey farm. Kwambi always says, I'll eat Max today, which is clearly, it fits in because honey. Anyway. Okay, so let's turn that off. Just quick, I want to check what we're doing with bottles and stuff. Okay, nice. I don't trust leaving this on while I'm gone. I don't trust the bottles to not mysteriously despawn somehow. So we're just gonna leave that off while I'm not here. We're just gonna let that do its thing. We're getting a pretty decent amount of honey from there. Let me just a lighter skip through the village. And then, yep, down over here. Nice, an incredibly impressionable audience. Believe you? Good. As you should. I would never lie about anything ever. I have never lied about anything ever. Okay. That should be all set up. We are going to zoom to the top. Yay! Okay. Now ready? I like doing that because it gets us a nice little bit of extra height as we start. And yeah, let's journey on towards the cube. It's been a hot second since we went to go visit the cube. It has been a little bit, you know? Hope it's doing alright. Hope it's feeling okay. Your cube's got 78 out of 100 vibe. Alright, so that's not perfect, but like, that's well within acceptable parameters for a visit. That is just fine. Not a problem. Right, there's the first lava pool that we emptied. That's our first landmark. There's the second lava pool. Also a very good landmark. We in for a treat. Cube's feeling alright. Cube's feeling okay. And then there's, yep, the ruined portal and the third lava pool. We should be coming up on the jungle any second now. Or the jungle that's ever so slightly to the side. You know. Must be that funky music. Must be that funky music. There's the fourth lava pool. There's a lot of lava pools along the route. Kind of a lot of lava pools, which is admittedly one of the things that I noticed on our very first journey. But yeah, there's the jungle. We should be getting Mesa, and alright. It's gonna render in any second now. Any second now we're gonna start seeing the beginnings of the cube. Oh, there it is! Oh, there it is. A jungle in Kwambi's Minecraft world. You gotta be joking. Oh, there it is. Hello, gorgeous. Alright, let's come in. Let's see if I can do a nice little landing. I probably can't. I'm bad at landings. Whoa, a rickroll! What? Oh! 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 Oh my gosh! Oh, chat, did you see that? Oh, chat, did you see that? Yeah, thanks for the Lord and the Rickroll. Okay. Oh my god, yeah, it's... The cube is, cube's kind of a lot. NGL cube, kind of a lot. Yeah, it's kind of massive. Yep. It's so some kind of way. 64 by 64 by 64. And yeah, the way we're currently building it up is we're doing progressive, and so we're gonna get this thing all the way stepped up to the top, and then I know we're gonna figure it out. You can only sleep at night. My brother in Christ the Moon is out. Jeez, thank you. All right. All right. Boom, got him. But yes, so yeah, first we did this line up and down, and then we had this come up to meet it, and now we're doing lines along the bottom. With the amount of copper that I've got, I imagine that we'll get pretty far up the ramp. I don't think we'll get all the way up the ramp, although we might. No, we won't, because it's not quite halfway. The amount of copper that I've got, it's gonna take us to not quite halfway. Cause yeah, look at that with the blocks of copper. Like 128,000, 262,124 is the total number, which divided by half is 131,077. No, just 72, not 77, 72. So we are a couple thousand blocks shy of halfway, which means that we're probably gonna get to, like, I don't know, maybe like here-ish or something. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how this all shakes down. I should really explore that mine shaft at some point. Alright, but first things first is we are going to get an ender chest placed. And we are going to pull out just a random shulker box to hold all of my many and various things. I'm gonna keep the water bucket, the lava bucket, and my shield on me this time because those are just good things to have. You know, in case of like water bucket clutch or pillagers or something. Ooh, I was gonna pick up to get a full inventory, but I don't want to be carrying the 39 copper blocks forever, so we are just gonna we're just gonna start like this. All right. This thing is huge. This thing is massive. And again, we are going to get to not quite halfway today. I've been working on this for like 2 years at this point, probably. I don't know exactly how long, but it's been a long time. In the words of GLaDOS, it's been a long time. How have you been? I've been on doing it. Oh, wait, I don't have the quote memories anymore. This is so sad. Anyway, since you killed me, thanks, GLaDOS, for having such epic, amazing metal quotes. Like, she really just pops off with that. I'm so glad someone is out here to have epic, intense, and metal quotes, and that it is GLaDOS who does it. Wait, not there yet. Kind of counterintuitive to break copper when, you know, when I've got so much of it to place. But if it's placed in the wrong spot, you know, I don't want to have that block filled in yet because it's going to ruin the pattern. And the only way I'm going to keep my sanity with all of this copper placing is if I have some sort of pattern to keep my mind occupied. Alright, but with that, we've now gotten rid of the pesky 39 blocks of copper. And we can start operating on full inventories cleanly. It's so much. I remember when I was doing like these big sides, when I finally got up high enough that it was like, you know, a big run. I remember when it started to be more than a single stack per row, and that got crazy. That was wild, and it's so some kind of way out here. I think for now these slices that I'm doing are all about relatively the same size, to be honest. Because I'm decreasing by 1 in the front, but it's also increasing up by 1 in the back. So I think when we reach right there, we're gonna start getting some different sizes. But until then, I think that all of the rows that I'm doing are the same shape and size. Don't quote me on that though. My math might be a little off on that. My math might get a little funky. Once I'm done with the honey elevator, I'm considering moving my honey farm to being a honeycomb farm, and then waxing the outside of the cube. For now, I like seeing how the oxidation works. Oxidization. Wow, I can speak. I like seeing how the oxidization works. I think it kind of adds to the mystique of the thing to not be all brightly polished. You know, it's all it's oxidizing and it's getting messy and rough on the edges, and I think it adds a lot to the to the sort of symbol of power and ultimate authority that I want the cube to represent. But maybe once the entire thing is done, I will wax the outside of it. I'm not going to wax every single piece because that would be insane. That would be insane, but I might be able to get the outsides done. Because that's just what's... Oh, it's hard to do math like this in Minecraft because the surface area calculations are weird with having blocks share sides. But yeah, that would just be like 64 times 64 times 6, right? To get the full theoretical area. And then you have to do some math to figure out how all the sides shape down and stuff, but you know, max surface area is... I'll pull out the TI-84 Plus on this. What the heck, why not? I've got it here, I may as well. 64 times 64 is 4096 times 6 is... And I probably wouldn't even have to do the bottom either, so let's actually just multiply that by 5. Oh yeah, like 20,480? That seems perfectly doable. Compared to the everything that's been going on with the cube building, I feel like, you know, 20,000 honeycomb is not unreasonable. I could just build a mega bee farm and then hang out by it for a little bit. Oh, how many stacks is that? How many stacks is that? Let's think of this in terms of stacks. Hold on, 64 times 64 times 5, divided by 64. 320. Divided by 27. Yeah, that's like 12 shulker boxes of honeycomb. You'd think I couldn't get 12 shulker boxes of honeycomb. It would take a while to be sure, but definitely doable, I would say. I could expand my bee farm because the design that I have right now is not it's not the largest that it could be. Increase the size of the farm, throw some shears in it so that throw some shears in so that it's snipping the honeycomb, and then what you're gonna do about it. I can even do that now if I want to. I could throw shears in now and get that. It would interfere with my honey production, but you know. But I do want to finish the honey tower before pivoting on that. And there goes Candybot telling me to drink some water, which I will of course do. What's the point if we don't drink when Candybot tells us to? Literally, what's the point? Get used to the sound, by the way. This is going to be this is going to be my constant companion for the next couple of streams, probably. I'm expecting, depending on how long I'm able to stream with them, I'm expecting this to take at least 3 streams to finish. It took us 3 streams to smelt, or 2.5 technically, 2.5 streams to smelt. But placing requires, I would say, a little bit more time, and I gotta be moving around and stuff with it, so I'm going to be placing copper for the rest of my life, probably. This thing is gonna take so long to finish. And that's, you know, oh gosh, and that's even if I like focus on it totally and go real hard on doing copper production. Cause it took me a month of mining streams to get this amount of copper. And every time I do that I get about 1/10. So I guess, okay. Every time I start filling in copper on the cube, I get in like such a little math mood. If it takes me a month of mining streams to get about 1/10 of the entire project, and we are almost halfway done, then theoretically, I just need 5-ish more month-long mining streams. And it's not an exact number. I think we also need to consider that every time I do a month-long mining stream, it tends to kind of burn me out on Minecraft for a little bit, so then I need to take a break with doing another game for a bit of time. So, who knows how that's gonna go? Who knows how much time it actually would take? But if I get really good at focusing on this, and you know somehow manage to avoid the burnout while doing it, I could probably be done in 6 months. That's if I just mine constantly for 6 months and don't take breaks for building or other games or anything. So I think realistically we're looking maybe more like a year to a year and a half on this project. Unless I can find some quicker way to mine copper yeah. I can't farm it. Farming is illegal, according to the rules of the cube. So really it would have to be some faster way of mining. Which I currently actually don't think that there is. Because I think trying to do like TNT or wither mining and stuff would just destroy the blocks. I would need like a... I need to do like what is it called, the create mod? I don't know, the one mod that lets you build like giant drills and stuff. Maybe if I built a giant drill I could do this faster. Just build a giant drill and then set it loose on a dripstone cave. But that would also require me to learn the create mod, which I have no idea how to do. Absolutely no idea how any of that works. People are out here building the craziest things in Minecraft. Building fully functioning drills and giant machines and factories and stuff, and I'm out here like, oh, I need to build a repeater clock. Yeah, oh my gosh. Because my smelting process would be so much easier if I could just feed all of my copper into an auto crafter when I update to 1.21. But then I'd have to make a repeater clock, right? Because you have to constantly tell the auto crafter to craft stuff. It doesn't just automatically do it when it gets all of the materials in place. So I'd have to build a clock. To be honest, oh wait, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know if a single auto crafter could keep up with my rate of smelting. Cause thinking about it, I have 12 smelters, each one, and we've seen that hoppers empty at about a rate of like, or that the hoppers are moving things up at a rate of like 1 per every couple of milliseconds probably. I don't think it's a full second between when things move, but I don't know the exact math on that. If I have 12 smelters producing, then does that mean that it would be going faster than a hopper could place blocks into an auto crafter and then tell the auto crafter to run? What I need? Oh no, what I need to set up to 2 auto crafters? Would I need to do like first auto crafter and then set up a system somehow that if it overflows if it stops doing that, it starts filling up a second auto crafter, and then when that second auto crafter gets filled, it tells it to go. Oh, that's the problem is that sounds like something that might genuinely be possible, just from my experience of seeing other people do redstone. But I don't know if that's the most efficient way to do it, or even if it like would work super well. So at that point, is it like at that point is the auto crafter just like a stopgap measure? Is it I set the auto crafter to do most of the crafting of the blocks, and then just every once in a while I have to come by and actually empty out the system? Which again would make that would at the very least make the process simpler for me. I wouldn't not having to worry about output as much. But then I get the feeling that I'd forget about it, and then everything would start overloading anyway. Man. The logistic problems of trying to get copper to craft itself. Such is the life. Placing copper also has a tendency to put me into kind of like a trance. A trance where I'm just sitting here placing copper, but because everything about my surroundings is it's exactly the same all of the time. I'm just sitting here watching the copper get placed, like whoa. It's such a rhythmic motion, and everything is just interesting colors and shapes that are moving in the exact same way constantly. I gotta add some variety to my place technique, because I like doing the chevron, but I think it is a little bit lulling me into a trance. Whew. Imagine having eyes that look somewhere other than straight ahead of you as you put copper into a spot. Kinda wild, then. Isn't that what eyes are for? I think that's what eyes are for. I think eyes are purely meant to just stare at copper as you place it. Okay, so close on this one. So close on this run. Okay, and there we have it. Alright. I don't know exactly how much each one of these takes, but I think a little over... I haven't been keeping track well enough to be able to definitively say how much copper it takes to do one of these little diases. Oh, and that's also music change time. Alright, music, what have you got for me? Fair enough, music. Totally understandable. Have a great day. While we're paused here, I'm going to drink some water. Very good to drink some water, you know? Stay hydrated, folks. How do I want to do this? Do I want to try doing 2 rows at once? 2 rows at once could be interesting. We could do like, do like a little something like that. Still kind of the same fundamental movement as we had going on with the other one. But at least it's happening twice now. And maybe then instead of... Maybe at this point we just go back again? I don't know, I had a lot of different patterns worked out for when I was doing the angles. I don't really have more patterns worked out for this. I do like doing 2 at once though. It makes me feel like I'm being more productive. I haven't done anything on that side. Although if I just keep moving in a line up and down the sides, then I'll eventually get there. So this could work. Whee! The exact same motion, except I'm adding an up and down motion with it, and also I'm not going back and forth in the same way anymore. This is enrichment. This is enrichment in my enclosure. my enclosure of my own devising that I could technically leave and stop doing at any time, but no. Instead, we just look for enrichment. It's all about that enrichment, I tell ya. It's all about the enrichment. I mean, yeah, we're making progress. Ooh, I just thought of another fun way to do this. I'm gonna finish out this dais row doing it this way. Cause, I'm already committed to the bit, technically. I have missed something here. I have erred somewhere. I have done a little too much somehow, and I will fix this by just speed finishing this row and then going back to that other one. And then, yeah, somehow started an extra row before I was ready. Okay, I wanna try just filling in the sections that I could do 2 blocks at a time with, just walking around, you know, like placing 2 blocks up and down the rows, and then leaving out like the little front and back bits where it gets a little funky with it. That's gonna be the next one. That's gonna be the next one that we do. Is walking around and placing things vertically. Fun fact though, I think we are getting to a point where the rows that I'm doing should be getting a little smaller because now this is chevroning back this way. Or angling back this. No, it's not quite a chevron. Chevron would be if I was doing this, but I'm just doing this, so we're just getting slices. Oh no, I forgot to count where I started, like how many rows I started at and how many. No. I think I finished 2. I think I finished 2 full rows before this. So this is gonna be 4. It's probably not worth actually counting on these ones. Well. Cube. Hey, Cyborg! Welcome on in. It's great to see you, bud. Yep, the cube is the cube is being filled. Oh my gosh, look how huge this thing is. Look at just how absolutely ginormous this project is. But it's fine, we're making it. We're placing so many blocks. And then yes. I hope this sentence has made sense. I'm placing so many blocks and then yes. That's how big is the cube? How big will it be? 64 by 64 by 64 when it's done. We are, with the amount of copper I have, I should be able to take us almost to the halfway point. Not quite to the halfway point. But definitely approaching it after this. That does require a lot of block placement though. It always says you can only sleep at night or during thunderstorms, but I can clearly see it's supposed to be nighttime. Almost halfway. Yeah, I'm gonna be about 5,000 blocks shy of halfway. How many blocks is 64 by 64? 4,026 or something? Something like that? Oh, let me pull up my TI-84 Plus calculator and we can talk about it. 64 times 64 is 4,096. Oh, yeah. 262,144 is the answer on that. 262,144. It's a lot. It's a lot of blocks. But it's going great. It's going fantastic. It's going just absolutely incredibly. definitely having to climb more levels to get up to here. Which is obvious and makes sense, but you know, feels like progress to me. I'm definitely, for sure, at least going to reach that point. Definitely for sure we're at least going to hit that spot. You know, it'd be devastating if somehow during the course of this I accidentally like missed a space and then just had like one singular hollow spot in the cube. That would be very unfortunate. I don't believe that that has happened, and the way I've been filling out, I don't believe that it will happen, but it would be devastating. Is there strategy in filling this in? Well, most at the moment I'm trying to get some enrichment in my enclosure. Or, oh, do you mean like the general strategy? I'll explain at the end of this row. Okay, so the first thing I did, the very first thing I did was build the frame. And then, so I built the frame, and then I got the bottom layer done. The like bottom side fill done. And then I filled in, I think I filled in this side, I filled in this side, and then I filled in this big X looking thing, or this big angle looking thing. And then when that was done, I filled in this side. As you can see, it's much newer than the other side over there. So I filled in this, and then I filled in this side of the little M angle thing. And now that that's done, I'm filling in each of the lines all the way across. So we're going to end up with a stepped way all the way up to the top. Hope this explanation makes sense. I don't know exactly where we'll get with the amount of copper that I have today. I'm sure hoping that it's a decent visible section, which it should be. I have 19 and a bit shulker boxes of copper, but you know, sometimes it feels like you're just chipping away at this thing forever. I think that makes the project feel bigger. Project is huge. I was doing just some like napkin math earlier, and I think it'll take me probably at least a year to finish up the rest of this. Like I do genuinely think a year might be lowballing, because it's not just mining time, it's also like mental recovery time to avoid burning out with it. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Right now I'm trying to avoid being drawn into just a stupor by the amount of and the sheer amount of copper that's being placed here. You need 4,096 stacks of copper blocks. I do indeed, yes. That is the number of stacks of copper blocks I need. If you divide it by 27, you can get the number of shulker boxes you need, which makes the number feel even smaller. That's a fun little trick I like to do. Is I like to use math to make the whole thing feel smaller. I'm trying to remember, it was 4,096 divided by 27, like 100 or something? How much storage does a shulker box have? Shulker boxes can fit 27 stacks. So 4,096 divided by 27. Yeah, it's like 151.7 shulker boxes. Which clearly is so doable. I brought 19 shulker boxes just today, and that only took me a month to mine out. So as you can see, the whole thing is very doable. Very extremely doable. I'll leave that one. That's not egregious enough that I feel the need to break it and refill in later. Making all sorts of little mistakes, but it's fine. None of it is sections that don't need to be filled in later, so I'm gonna leave it. So I only break it if it's gonna make the pattern look weird later. That's nothing. Yeah, no, it's like nothing. The amount of copper I need, yeah, like you only need 2,359,296 copper total. Yeah, like copper ingots. Which is fine. It's like what? Like almost 2.5 million ingots. Yeah, it's chill. We're vibing. We're vibing, no problems here. A-okay. Not at all an issue. I do think that my favorite number is the number of shulker boxes, because then I just say that I need you know, I just need 151 shulker boxes. And doesn't that sound doable? Only 151 of something. That's child's play, is getting 151 of something in Minecraft. So we're doing all right. We're doing okay, I tell you. We're doing just fine. Is it nighttime already? No, the sun is overhead. Ugh. The sun is messing with my eyes. Stop it. Stop messing with my eyes, sun. Yeah, when you're placing this much copper, you just kind of go into like a little phase sometimes. That is a 13-time meter. That's how you do it. Is if you need to do something in 13 times, it's 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 1 2. Big fan of 13 time. Big fan and enjoyer of the way that it is, and how it all goes, to be honest. I'm just saying words. I'm just saying words at this point. I'm so no thoughts head empty from the sheer repetition of this work. I'm just saying words. How many shulker boxes did you say you have, Arn? I brought 19 shulker boxes with me. So I guess that is a little bit more than a tenth, actually. Now that you mention it. I said it was about a tenth, but it's actually a little bit more than a tenth when you think about it, really. Oh, Lord, hi. Got a shovel, and you're free to use it. No, not the shovel, please! Please! No, not the shovel! What did I do to deserve this? What did I do to deserve the shovel? This is so sad. And of course, thank you for the Rickroll Cyborg. I love watching that as an action /10. It's, yeah. The little quick thanks time. Time to go in the Eversleep box. Haven't given a cake bid yet. Well, because it's not done. We just have a rough cut at this point. I just have a rough cut. I still have like editing that I need to do, and things and stuff and things. Oh, I did have one more stack. I thought I didn't. Oh well. This is fine. You didn't film the cake, but it's Cyborg. Oh, probably not. Cyborg. I've had it filmed for a year now. I've had it filmed for like literally a year. I just need to edit it. I have the rough cut. I just need to finish the rest of it. This is me sitting down to cut paper. I just love to cut paper. Never gonna do anything with it at all. But to be fair, cutting paper does sound lovely. Cutting paper does sound like a lovely time. I'm not gonna lie. We had yes, but not edited. What are you doing? Not editing the cake, apparently. I don't know what you expect me to tell you. Apparently what I'm doing is not editing the cake. Half if I remember correctly. Yeah. 1.5 for having 1.5 for having the footage. I can't defend myself on this. Yes, it's been kind of an unreasonably long amount of time. Don't worry about it. It's going to happen someday. Someday it's straight up gonna happen. And then you'll all see. That one I did have to move because it was breaking the pattern. Now is it getting to be nighttime? Goodness gracious me, you'd think that they'd stop having it be nighttime at some point. You'd think at a certain point they'd understand why it being nighttime is just inherently cringe. You'd think they'd get it, but no. No understanding at all. So we're gonna finish this row and then we're gonna sleep. Okay, no! Stop. There's no lighting on here. Things could spawn on here. Most of the only brains I can cut my paper, flyers, labels, worksheets, you name it, you know? Pop off, honestly. That sounds like a great time. Okay, but not today. No, definitely not today. Today is not the day that we have it. Eventually though, you know what? At some point for sure. Okay, here's what we're gonna do actually. I don't wanna just do more chevrons. I wanna do rows. Haven't done rows in a hot second because they're a little tricky to do from the ground floor. But from above. Rows are real easy. You can just go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And I feel very productive doing 2 layers at once. I know the actual rate of productiveness is probably not increased that much, but you know, it feels good. It feels nice and productive. It feels solid. I keep falling off, but that's fine. That's fine. But it's okay. It's nothing to worry about. You know, if I ever get bored of doing it by the layers, I could probably do something along like the sides or like up through there or something. I don't know. I've gotten so many achievements in War Thunder that it's quite rare. It's like me and my deadlines keep falling off track. I don't know that is that a fishing term? I don't know fishing terms. But listen, the distracted tag is there for a reason, is all I'm gonna say. All questions about the cake will be answered with the distracted tag is there for a reason. There's a reason that I am like this. Anyway. No, that's not all yes but no. Okay. I mean, you're welcome to explain if you'd like, but also if it's not that big a deal and I'm just silly goofy in this, then no need. Oh, and there goes Candybot telling me to drink some water. Alright, Candybot, you little rascal. I suppose maybe just this once I could make an exception and drink some water. My oh my. Essentially said keep falling off all the time like my deadlines. Yes. That sounds like a correct sequence of events. That sounds good and correct, and like what I said. Man, copper placement, am I right? I think I'm going to use up the rest of my current inventory on finishing these 2 layers. I think I'm going to have to make at least one more trip back to the shulker boxes to pick up more. Either you hydrate or you go for the forever sleep box. This is true. Hydration, very important. Hydration, kind of essential, especially I will say if you talk as much as I do. Which, when you say it that way, sounds a little funky, but, you know, when you're streaming or doing, like, a job that requires constant talking and stuff, then, you know, your vocal folds are in constant use and need to be constantly hydrated so that they can stay healthy. So, yeah, it's especially important to, be hydrating when you're talking for a long amount of time. Or like singing or performing or, you know, anything that requires constant use of your vocal folds, water is a good idea. Just to keep them nice and spiffy. You wouldn't want your vocal folds to not be nice and spiffy, right? It's a truth universally acknowledged that a person wanting to speak must keep their vocal cords spiffy. Anyways, yep, thank you for the look, Lord. Much appreciated. You know, I think we are getting to a point where I'm using more than a stack of blocks for each row of these that I'm doing, which makes sense because, you know, by doubling it, then I essentially have the amount of time that it takes to use up a stack of blocks. So as long as this is more than 32 blocks across, then that means that I'll be using more than a stack on it. Something about filling in the cube just makes my brain go math, 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 math. Like, I don't know what to tell you guys. It's every single time I'm out here. Every single time I'm out here, I find myself doing little things like that. Like mapping the length of time it takes to use things, figuring out little like math shortcuts to describe what it is that I'm doing. It's not a problem per se. This isn't like it's a problem. It's just funny because I don't think I'm this math oriented most of the time. Math is fine. It's not my favorite thing in the world, but it's fine. But I don't know, stick me in a room full of copper cubes and suddenly wouldn't you know it, I'm some sort of I was gonna say brain fanatic, that's zombies. I'm some sort of math fanatic. I'm like, let's talk about the length of time it takes to use one piece of it. If I have this much copper and this much area to fill, how much approximately will I be able to do of the space? What if there's if Quimby starts at station A and is moving at 20 or no, 20's a little low. It is moving at, I don't know, placing 60 blocks per minute. And then the cube is a giant eldritch being. How long will it take for Quimby to lose their immortal soul? These are the questions that our society deserves to have answered, I think. Alright. And that is another shulker box emptied. It feels like it's going fast, but there's also like so many of these suckers to get through. It is a victory every time a box is emptied. And yet, that is only an indicator of just how far we have to go in this mortal coil. Now the real question is, am I going to use my entire inventory on the rest of this line? I don't think I am. Because it's taking me a little over a stack of blocks to do each line currently. Maybe, actually, are we getting close to 2 stacks? I'm going to pay actual close attention on this round. So I had a little bit left over from the one stack, but I moved on to a new one pretty soon after I started this row. Keeping a close, careful eye. Okay, that's 2. If I use more than 48 blocks on this, then that means that we're at 2. No, I did not. So we're at like 1.5 for each of these. And it's increasing every time. I don't think I'm going to use up my whole inventory. I think I might use like half of my inventory. If Quimby fills up their inventory with copper blocks at Station A and then places 2 copper approximately every second on the cube, how soon will how soon will this project be done? I wish I could do like a Dadaist version, but making Dadaist cop memes is it's hard to do on a whim, because you know, getting the Dadaist angle is something that I find usually requires at least some thought and effort to really lean into the realm of absurdism. But let's see. If Quimby fills their inventory with copper at point A, and the cube, and the cube has a vibe of 36 out of 100, then how long will it be before the Great Hall gets done? I don't know. That's not even quite Dadaist. That's just interlocking sections of my life. If this is the deed to Mark Zuckerberg's house, then why is it written in Church Latin? These are the questions that... Once again, I think these are the questions that our society deserves to have answered. Why is the deed to Mark Zuckerberg's house written in Church Latin? No one has explained this to me. I keep asking, but no one will say anything on the subject. It's getting to the point where I feel like they're trying to hide it from me. You don't want me to know. You want me to be completely left out of the loop on why Mark Zuckerberg's house deed is written in Church Latin. It's a conspiracy. Conspiracy against me in particular. Ooh, speaking of conspiracies, actually, I need to go to the library and check out a book called A Conspiracy of Kings, because I'm supposed to be reading that currently. And I can bring it with me to the family reunion and then read it when I've got some downtime. That would be a good thing to do. Conspiracy of Kings, a very good book. It's the fourth in a series that is also very good. That I've mentioned it before. I've talked a little bit about The Thief. You can't really talk about the series in general without fear of mega spoilers, but if you've not read it, 10 out of 10 would recommend. This one gets single row because it's part of these steps. Now that we've done that, then we can run along here and just fill out these little individual portions that we missed earlier. Okay, that's actually kind of fun, just running along and like filling in the little blocks here. Okay, nice. And that was the next row. And yeah, about half of my inventory is, I think, the answer there. I'm such a nerd when I'm filling in the cube. How far are we from the top here? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19-ish rows, I think, until we reach the end of there. That's when, the size of this is actually, I think, gonna start. No, is it gonna be increasing or decreasing at that point? I genuinely can't tell. Huh. So that's where it's gonna start getting funky at the very least. So I'm excited for that. I'm excited to see how that all goes. But that is also going to be the end of the stream for today. I need to keep this one pretty short because I have a lot to be doing. So I will put you guys all on the end screen. Thank you everyone so much for coming. I hope you had a good time, and especially thanks for showing up on my off day when I'm not usually here. I will be back on Wednesday. Normally, I'm currently streaming Wednesday through Saturday, starting a little after 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time, but be aware for this week, I'm not gonna be here after Wednesday, so I'm streaming Wednesday, and then I am gone until July 5th. July 5th will be the next stream after Wednesdays. I'll be sending postcards on the Discord if you want to keep up with that. You know, just some nice little pictures from my travels and stuff. But yeah, we are going to end things out here. If you're streaming on Twitch, find something cool to watch. If you're leaving Twitch, find something cool to do. Everyone take care of yourselves, drink water, take your meds, get some sleep, and yeah. Thank you. I'll see you guys on the 5th. See you guys on the 5th. Well, I guess you'll see us on the 5th. I'll see you guys on Wednesday. It's complicated. Love you guys lots. Have a great day. Bye-bye.